Ride a coach to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. A goddess transcendent emerging from earth, encouraging harmony on the world's girth. Always she's there, but seldom is seen, a very fine lady, a very fine queen. Serenely she rides over meadow and vale, ensuring well-being to all on her trail. Clad in a gown of the finest green moss, adoringly greeted at Banbury Cross.
Hello again, Captain Ryan. I'm so glad you could all come over.
Oh, it was real nice of you to invite us over, ma'am. We don't get much chance to relax these days in this outfit. The 55th Medical Battalion is on the move all the time.
Oh yes, I've had some experience myself, because I was a nurse during the First World War. But I imagine things have changed a lot since then.
Hey, ma'am. Gee, I'd like to hear more about that.
There's not much to tell. But to get back to this evening, we're very fortunate in having a famous relative of mine staying for a few days, and she will be entertaining you. Have you heard of Joyce Grenfell?
Joyce Grenfell, ma'am? Oh yeah, we were tuned into one of your radio programs the other day when she was on. She was a real laugh. And she's here tonight, you say, ma'am? That'll be a real treat.
Oh, did you say your brothers are also in the 55th Medical Battalion?
Yes, that's right, ma'am. The three of us Ryan brothers. It's just sheer luck that we're all here together because we're in different units. My brother Martin is a military policeman, and my other brother Russell is a cook. They're somewhere around here, ma'am. I wouldn't mind betting they're chatting up some of your, what are they called? Lane Army girls?
Yes, that's right. There's a number of them staying at the vicarage. The poor things haven't even had time to change their working clothes for our last-minute party. Miss Joyce Grenfell.
Well, it's very nice to see you all here this evening. I'm afraid our panto is not quite ready, so I thought we would start with one of my sketches.
And I'm going to start with a sketch called Old Girls School Reunion. And it has a subtitle, Time Isn't Always a Great Healer. I say, it is Patsy, isn't it? Yes, I thought it was. I don't suppose you remember me. Yes, that's right, Lumpy Latimer. Do you know, nobody's called me that for years. I've entirely forgotten. Well, my name is now Clinch, as in boxing. I married a man called Keith Clinch, and we've been living out in Kenya. You have to call it Kenya now. And the children have grown up, you know, and they're more or less settled, so they've come home, and so have we. Yes, I think we are going to miss the sun, frightfully. Yes. Yes, I am going into the tea. Oh, what fun. Oh, good. Well, let's all gather together, shall we? I shall look for you. Hi, bye. Hello, Miss Davidson. How very nice to see you. Yes, that's right. Lumpy Latimer. You know, I'd entirely forgotten about that. Only Patsy Marsh is here, and she reminded me. Well, my name is now Clinch, as in boxing. I always say that. I married a man called Keith Clinch, and we've been living out in Kenya. You have to call it Kenya now. And we're more or less settled here now. The children have come, and that, yes. Yes, I think we are going to miss the sun, quite frankly. I'm going to buy myself a woolly vest. Are you by way of going in to the tea? Yes, I am. Oh, well, Pat is going to be there. Let's all foregather. We can have a natter. Yes, it is actually my first old girls' reunion for far too long a time. Far too many moons. Yes, well, I'll see you in a minute. Yes.
Because Southern girls don't go to royal parties. That's why. Just get on with your work.
There's a big spider! I'm getting it!
Poor little Cinders, everyone's call. I must make sure she gets to the ball. Those ugly sisters do her so wrong, so I'll cheer her up with a little song.
Feeling fine, but I wish you were here. I need you still. I always will, my dear. There is nothing new to tell you. We've said it all before, but I thought I'd like to say it once more. You are all I adore. My name is Mrs. Fanshawe. It's always open game. She must be over 67 if she is the same. You might have thought her life was dull. It's one long while instead. I asked her all about it, and this is what she said. I've joined an old-time dance club. The trouble is that there are too many ladies over and no gentlemen to spare. It seems a shame, it's not the same, but still it has to be. Some ladies have to dance together. One of them is me.
Poor little Cinders, I must make sure she gets to the ball.
Gee, just got the glass. Wow.
The dancing ends as midnight strikes. Prince Charming's seen a dame he likes. She leaves the ball to his despair, but drops a shoe upon the stair. To find her, royal decrees are written, because with cinders he is smitten. The kingdom searched for Cinderella, because he wants to be her fella.
Oh bother, I can't make it fit.
All ends well when she is found, Prince Charming's wife, as queen she's crowned. I don't think I've seen Cinderella performed like that before, but judging by your applause, I think we have all enjoyed it immensely. Very well done, children. And as for Joyce Grenfell, well, what can I say? To put together a show like this at such short notice and keep us all in fits of laughter, I think you will all agree that she is a real tonic in these sad times. 3 cheers for her and the children. Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah!
Wow. I should really like to thank you, Mrs. Hitchens, and all of you folks for putting on this show for us. You children were really great. And as for Miss Grenfell, gee, what a sense of humor. We ain't never laughed so much for a long time, have we, guys? I'm sure we'll see you on Broadway one day, Miss Grenfell.
You are too kind, sir.
That's an unusual perfume you're wearing.
I've not had a chat-up line like that before. Yes, I don't want to put you off, but it's probably essence of cow dung you can smell. One of my jobs at Farmer Cubby's is mucking out the cow shed every day. It was just my luck to draw the short straw this week.
Well, if that don't suit your style, why don't you try another job?
Was that meant to be a joke?
Sorry, I guess that wasn't too smart of me. Let's start again, babe. My name's Russell Ryan. I'm part of the 55th Medical Battalion. My 2 brothers are in the same outfit as well. That's them over there. Gee, this is sure a swell place in North Aston Hall. Are you staying here?
No, we Land Army girls are all staying up at the vicarage. They look after us very well, but it's pretty dull. We didn't know about the party here tonight until we got back from the farm. I didn't even have time to have a bath. That's very nice music being played, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Glenn Miller and his band. Say, would you like to dance? Can you do the boogie?
The boogie? No, I don't think so, and I've still got my boots on.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. We'll make it up as we go. Come on, babe, let's light up the town.
important for you, Tom?
Well, you know what I mean. Just to be alive in such a marvellous world, with all the beautiful things that are in it. All the animals and birds and insects like butterflies, and all the different flowers and delicious fruits and vegetables.
Yes, I do. And some people seem to think it all happened just by chance. But I think a creative must have thought everything out very carefully and arranged it all so beautifully.
Yes, I agree. But somehow I don't think we'll ever know the answer.
I'm not sure if we will.
Not everyone realises how lucky we are to have such a lovely world and make the most of it. Some stupid people have to start wars and spoil everything.
Yes, it's up to us when we grow up to avoid fighting and to look after the world so we can all enjoy it, like Mother said.
Those soldiers seem really nice, and I'm sure they don't want to kill other people and be killed themselves. I just wish that one day there'll be no more wars and people use sports fields instead of battlefields to show how good they are. Got any gun, chum?
Sure, fella. Here you are.
Oh, thanks very much. I love chewing gum. Hey, I think that was the professor in that car. He's come to look at our
Yes,
mosaic.
it was. I would recognise that moustache anywhere.
Yes, I think you're right. And there was someone else with him. Let's not miss anything. I'll race you back. Come on, Scout.
Nice to see you again, Hermione. And
Nice to see you too, Professor. I would like you to meet my relative, Miss Joyce Grenfell, who is staying with us for a few days.
good gracious, not the Joyce Grenfell. Why, yes, of course I recognise you now. How about this, Wilkinson? This lady is a famous radio personality.
I am very pleased to meet you, Professor Summerton.
It really is an honour to meet you, Miss Grenfell. I had no idea that you're related to the Hitchins family.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Well, perhaps you can have a look at your mosaic now. I must say I always get excited at the start of a dig. Perhaps you'd like to lead the way, Andrew. There's not much room in here, is there? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid your hideout will have to come down to give us some working space.
If that doesn't matter, sir, we can soon build another one.
Oh, well, this already looks very promising, doesn't it, Wilkinson?
Yes, sir, it certainly does. It definitely appears to be classic Roman work.
Right then. Just hand me a probe, Wilkinson, and I'll see if we can get some idea of how large this mosaic is. Now, this is something you can help me with, children. Come on, I want you to put one of those wooden pegs in where I show you. You can all have a go. That's it! I think this confirms that we have indeed got a very important find here. I have no doubt this must be the temple dedicated to the Roman Earth goddess that we've been searching for so long. Well done, children. Oh, the Ashmolean Museum is really indebted to you all for making this wonderful discovery. Now that we've established that it is a major archaeological discovery, it means that a full excavation will have to be carried out as soon as possible.
Yes, of course, Mortimer. I will be delighted for it to go ahead.
Thank you, Hermione, but I think I should warn you that archaeological digs can sometimes be very disruptive, because there will be a number of people and vehicles around the site. There's always a lot of mud as well, I'm afraid.
Forgive me, Mortimer, but my understanding is that all archaeological work like this has been stopped because of the war. How come the authorities are letting you go ahead with it?
Yes. Well, Hermione, you are quite right about archaeological digs having been stopped because of the war. But this particular artefact has important significance that I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to disclose anything about at the present.
Oh, how exciting, Mortimer. Who'd have thought our mosaic could in any way have a mystery attached to it? You certainly have aroused my curiosity by what you just said.
Why, yes, of course, Hermione. We need all the help we can get, because the museum has a much reduced staff due to them being recruited into the services. We can hopefully rely on the Oxford universities to supply us with help from their students, though. We will also have to find someone who's capable of carrying out a lot of heavy digging work, which might not be that easy.
As a matter of fact, I happen to know someone who will do the digging work, sir. I'll get in touch with him.
You know somebody who will do it, Wilkinson? That's good. I'll leave you to contact him then. We'll pay him the usual rates, of course. I'm afraid we will not be able to pay you anything, though, children.
Not at all. We would just love to help. It would be like searching for buried treasure.
Well, yes, I suppose it is a bit like that, but you will have to do exactly what Mr. Wilkinson tells you, because great care is needed when doing work like this.
When can we start, sir?
Well, that rather depends on how soon we can find a team to help us. I'll get Mr. Wilkinson to phone you in a day or so, Hermione, to let you know when we will be making a start. Now, I think that's all for the moment. Goodbye, Hermione.
Goodbye, Mortimer.
Oh, the professor said it really is a Roman mosaic. That's good, isn't it? Let's go and tell our American friends about it. Oh, hello, Tony.
Oh, hello, guys. How you doing? Thanks for getting your ma to wash my pants for me, Peter.
Oh, that's all right. She does lots of washing. I think she's washing Joyce Grenfell's clothes today.
Oh yeah. Say, that was a great show you put on last night. How you getting on with that boy you met, Andrew? What was her name? Cinderella?
Oh, yes.
Say, would you like some Coca-Cola?
Oh, yes please.
Okay, follow me.
Hiya, guys. What have you been up to this morning?
Well, we found something exciting, and if you promise to keep it secret, I'll tell you about it.
Gee, sure we will. You can trust us.
Well, the other day we built a hideout, and we found a Roman mosaic underneath it. In fact, the professor from the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford came here this morning, and he's going to excavate it.
Gee, that's real interesting.
Yes, but we had to take it down because of the mosaic.
That's a real shame you had to pull down your hideaway. I guess you're going to have to build another one now. Yes, but it won't take us long. Say, I like the phone you made with those 2 cans. That was real good. But we've got a real one here, look, on the desk. It's what we call an army field phone. Would you like me to show you how it works? Oh, yes please. Wow, it's really quite easy. All you have to do is to turn this handle here. That rings a bell at the other end. And then someone should answer the phone. Just grab up that phone there and see if you can hear anyone. Hi there, Joe Poloni's Spaghetti Bar here. We got curried spaghetti, we got barbecued spaghetti, we got deep fried spaghetti, we got toasted spaghetti, we got spaghetti coming out of our ears. Say, what delicacy can I tempt you guys with today?
I'm fine, Joe, but I certainly don't want to risk your spaghetti, thanks.
Gee, what's happened to your voice, Tony? Don't tell me it was something you ate that makes you sound like that.
It's Andrew here, not Tony. I certainly don't want to risk your spaghetti, thanks.
Gee, how'd you like that? You don't know what you're missing. Anyway, goodbye. I think old Joel was trying to kid you there, wasn't he? Anyway, I'm afraid we've got some more work to do now, so we'll have to say goodbye for now, but hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye. Oh yes. Well, thanks for the Coca-Cola. And thanks for showing us how that phone works. That's really good. Goodbye, Mark. Goodbye, Dave.
Now we can go and build our hideaway in the top field.
Did you hear those lorries during the night, Andrew? I think some more Americans have arrived.
Let's go and see them.
We're going over to the Americans' camp. Come on. I can't believe it. They've all gone. That must be what I heard during the night with the lorries making a noise. I wonder where they've gone. There's nothing left at all, except that bonfire. Hey, oh wait a minute, look! Over there, I think I can see something under that bush. Hey, I think I know what it is. I reckon it's one of their tents. And it looks as though there might be some other things inside it. Hey, look! There's a note here. It says, "To our gum chums. Sorry we didn't get to say goodbye, but we didn't know we were going. Hope you enjoy the goodies. Cheerio and good luck from us all in the 55th Medical Battalion." I can see some boxes inside, but we'll never be able to carry them all in one go, so we'll have to do them one at a time.
I know. I'll go and ask my dad if we can borrow his wheelbarrow.
That's a good idea, Iris. I'll come and help you get it.
Can we borrow a wheelbarrow?
Oh, hello, Peter. Hello, Iris. What are you up to?
Can we borrow a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, all right, Iris. But what do you want it for?
Well, it's because the Americans have left us the tent and some other things, but they're too heavy for us to carry, and we want to take them up to the top field.
All right, then. But just make sure you bring them straight back, because I'll be needing it later.
Oh, good. Thanks, Dad.
Jump in, Iris, and I'll give you a ride back.
You what? I'm gonna get you for that, Peter. Right, now say you're sorry, or I'll bash you.
Please don't, Iris. I'm sorry.
Come on, stop playing about and help us load the wheelbarrow. We can only take one thing at a time, so let's take the tent first. Hey, look at this. It's one of their field telephones, just like the one they showed us yesterday. And there's a big reel of wire to go with it. Now we can have a proper telephone wherever we want.
This box is full of chocolate bars. Oh look, there's some chewing gum in here as well.
Oof, what fun we can have with all this. Let's take it all up to the top field now and see if we can put the tent up. We don't need to build another den now.
God, I really can't believe they've left us all these things. We've got this tent, a big box of chocolate bars and chewing gum, a box with tins of fruit, telephones and torches, and loads of Coca-Cola. And they've even left their radio and record player. I wonder why they didn't take them with them. Aren't they lovely men to give us everything they had? I reckon it'll be alright if we put it up here, don't you?
Let's not have it too close to the mosaic. Let's put it well clear of those pegs we put in.
This were a really sad time, although the children didn't know what was happening. Their American friends all went to a place called Normandy in France, where a great battle started on the 6th of June 1944. This was called D-Day, when lots of brave people lost their lives. Their American friends were nearly all killed at a place called Omaha Beach.
Just look how much room there is in here. Yes, and I just had a great idea. Why don't we ask Mother if we can sleep in here at night? Yes, we could, couldn't we? Then we could keep guard over the mosaic in case spies come.
Cool, yeah. I think that's a super idea. But don't you think we ought to go and get the other things in case the village don't find them?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Come on then. Well, this is the last box of Coca-Cola. What shall we do now? Oh, I know. We could fix the telephones up, couldn't we? I reckon we want one in here and the other one down at the hall, don't you?
Oh, yes.
I think the red wire has to go there and the black one goes over there, look.
Oh, yes.
Boys, what are you doing?
Well, the Americans have all gone Moa, and they've left us lots of things to play with. Look, they've given us a real army telephone.
Yes, I know the Americans have gone because I had a message late last night from Captain Ryan saying they had orders to move out immediately.
They've given us a real army tent.
One of their army tents, Andrew. Are you sure about this? I think I'd better come and see what you've got. I don't want you getting into trouble by taking army equipment. What a big tent.
Look, Mrs. Hitchens, this is the note that the Americans left for us.
Well, yes, I have to agree. It does seem from this note that they have left all these things for you. How kind of them.
Mother, it is, and we want to sleep in it at night time. Can we please?
Well, I'm not sure about letting you sleep in it at night.
Please?
What about washing?
Oh, we don't need to wash much, Mother.
But what about beds, Andrew?
All we really need is some mattresses and blankets. Can we have some from the bedding store, please?
Yes, you can. But you'd better have a word with Mary Ellen first. Sorry, I should have said Mrs. Cox.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
Well, all right, dear. So long as you promise to be careful, I'll let you and Rachel sleep in it, but the others will have to get their parents' permission. Anyway, I really must get back, so I'll see you all later. Goodbye, children. Oh, yes, there was something else I nearly forgot. Mr. Wilkinson said that they will be starting the mosaic excavation on Monday morning. I can see you are all going to have a lot of fun during the school holidays. Goodbye again, children.
I reckon we'll need some sort of light, won't we? Do you think your dad will let us have one of those paraffin lamps that you have down at the cottage, Iris?
Oh yeah, I'll go and ask my dad.
Oh good, Iris. But I've got to go down to the station to see my